So, this is a recipe for disaster. Okay, a lot to get into over the next few weeks. I moved, I'm in a new place, I'm gonna share that experience with you guys. But today's topic, man, we're talking about my favorite sneaker brand and my favorite season. What could be better? So rather than give you a top 5, I'm gonna give you a top 10. 5 are new sneaker pickups that I've shown you guys, some of them at least I've shown you, that have dropped this year. And then we have older releases that while I was moving, I was able to dig into my stash and be like, that's a gem. I'm gonna wear that this fall. So I've got older releases here and then newer releases there. 10 shoes in total. But before we get too far, we gotta talk about today's video sponsor, which is Sole Savvy. You guys have heard me talk a lot about Sole Savvy. If you're unfamiliar though, it's an online platform that gives you the resources to cop sneakers for retail with sneaker monitors, add to cart links, and updated release info. They give you the resources that you would need to cop a pair, give you that little edge to potentially help you get some W's. I was on there this morning. I noticed that Bordeaux 6s restocked. They caught it right away. And I didn't cop a pair because I have the 7s. That shoe is amazing. It would fit perfectly on this list. It's not on here, but Bordeaux 6s. If you don't have the 7s, everything about that shoe screams the fall. Even some of these that I'm gonna show you here, they could potentially restock and Sole Savvy could help you. So if you are interested in Sole Savvy and potentially wanna be a member, you can check down in the description where you can sign up and check it out for yourself. So with all that said, let's get into it. Just gonna dive into it real quickly and go one by one. First up, we've got the Air Jordan 1 prototype. And a lot of people have feelings about this shoe because you can cut this upper ankle area and make it a low. Me personally, I will not be doing that because I think that this is where you get most of your color in the ankle area. If I wanted a low top Jordan 1 in a simple colorway, I would go buy that. I wouldn't buy these and drop the top. I think they're perfect the way they are. They give you 3 or 4 different lace options. I'm probably gonna go with the orange laces, but I put the blacks in here just to kind of show you guys what they look like with the default lace. When in doubt, match the color of the tongue. I think that these are appropriate for the fall simply because of the different lace options that you have. 4 different lace colors that can go with 4 different outfits. Now, if you're like me and you want to rock a bunch of different colors and styles this fall, you want a versatile sneaker. If you want to see how I style these, make sure you're following me on Instagram where I'll be posting a couple outfit pics once I get settled in and I get back to snapping some photos and taking care of regular life stuff. But for sure, definitely gonna be throwing the orange laces in here, posting on IG, follow me there. I'm at Eddie Wing Kicks. Let's keep it rolling. Okay, before I get into all the older pairs, I didn't take resale into consideration, how hard they would be to get, none of that. I simply went through my collection, picked out 5 pairs that I'm gonna wear this fall, and I'm sharing them with you. You can figure the rest of it out for yourself. I'm not showing you anything crazy hyped. This is probably the most hyped one. We've got the Nike SB and Jordan 1 collaboration, the LA to Chicago. I like the tarnished gold and purple Lakers style colorway with these. Again, with the laces, you get so many different options with this shoe. I've got like 4 different laces in there. And in the U-Haul truck, when I was moving all of my sneakers, which was a major pain in the ass and borderline a catastrophe. I fit all of my shoes into a U-Haul truck and then I hit that turn a little too hard. Bro, the sound of 200 plus sneakers falling over in the back of a U-Haul. When I tell you I lowered the radio and I just rode in silence for like 10 minutes, just silence. It's like when you hit a pothole and you know you potentially could have just flattened your tire or bent your rim and you just ride in silence like you're humbled. That feeling times 10 when every sneaker you own just flew out of the box. So Needless to say, I had a lot of picking up to do. This extra butter air freshener ended up in this shoe box. Okay, I have to be quicker about this. If you didn't see these, I mean, you must have seen these, right? You know that a yellow box likely contains a yellow sneaker. Lightning 4s, man, come on. Simply put, for the fall, if you wear any yellow or like to wear yellow as an accent color, these are a must, in my opinion. Don't go yellow hoodie on yellow Jordan 4s, but flannels with a little bit of yellow in them, fuego. If you want some style tips, I did a how to style Jordan 4 video with these, so go check that out if you missed it. But Lightning 4s, definitely necessary. And then on the older side, a box that, you know what, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I do not like these boxes. Although I am a sucker for details, slide out boxes with these Jordan 11s, not a fan of them. Not a fan. I don't know if the cool gray 11s are gonna have this slide out or not. Probably will. But anyway, this was a popular shoe when it released, and then now you don't see many people talk about it. We've got the Gamma Blue Jordan 11s. There's not a whole lot that makes this a true fall shoe, but I was simply looking through every sneaker I have, and I'm like, you know what? You're either gonna get rid of these or you're gonna wear them. And I've decided that I'm gonna wear them. So hopefully I can rock them in a few different ways. A black shoe is certainly easier to wear in the fall and the winter than the summer, in my opinion. Black hoodie, black sneaker, you don't even have to think about it. Let me know if you guys rock Jordan 11s. I feel like they're kind of just a coveted shoe and you only wear them for certain occasions. There's no way I'm gonna try to put this back in the box right now. I might just leave it out so that the next time I wear these, I'll do myself a favor and just be able to see, and then like this happens. Okay, so let's get into these easily. I wouldn't say easily, no, I take that back. That just flies out of my mouth a little bit too quickly. I gotta think about things. Most likely, these are gonna be the sneaker of the year for me. We've got the A Ma Maniere. We've got the A Ma Maniere Air Jordan 3. Everything from the inspiration to how this shoe released, everything was perfect. There is no way around the beauty of this shoe. Some people will say, oh no, you can't wear white after Labor Day. And anybody that says that, I don't know, man, you really shouldn't be taking style advice from them. There's no color that's off limits. In my opinion, it's nice when you're wearing a darker fit like you do often in the fall, and then the shoes are white and they kind of just pop. I am a sucker for unique colors on Jordans, and these are no exception. Okay, and then next, this shoe is the definition of hard body karate. If any Jordan shoe was labeled as hard body karate, this should be it. I'd imagine a lot of you are familiar with this shoe, but if you're not, it's a pretty tough colorway. This retro is from, I forget, it's at least 5 years old. 2012, 9 years old, these Jordan 9s are, and I typically only wear them around this time of year. It's not exactly a summertime colorway. I find Jordan 9s to be a tad bit uncomfortable. I've sized up and I still feel like they're a little bit uncomfortable, but I suck it up with these. I rock some wool socks and I'm good. Just the lateral side right there, for some reason, it doesn't work with my foot. I have somewhat of a wide foot and it just doesn't really feel as comfortable as say Jordan 12s do. And then next up, I'll be short and sweet with this one because I can't find the shoe. I have it, I just showed it to you guys recently, but I can't find them. The Jordan 1 OG Low Starfish. Orange on shoes this fall. Very necessary. Nothing else to say. Jordan 1 Low Starfish. If they're still obtainable for you, go ahead and grab a pair. They will probably restock. I'm just saying. Coffee break. Okay, this is a no-brainer. It says what the shoe is right there on the top. You've seen these. I'll show them to you briefly because never ever is Maroon going out of style in the fall. And like I've said, unique colors on Jordan Retros are the way to go. And I kind of feel like people don't talk about these as much as I expected them to. We've got the PSG, I just bit my tongue, great. Does the premium tumbled leather and the attachment to the PSG soccer club help this shoe out? Definitely. Outside of all that, it's an amazing colorway on one of my favorite Jordan Retros, myself included. I don't wear these enough. They don't get enough props. And I'm not trying to tell you to go spend extra money on a shoe, but if you were going to, okay, so before we get into the last two, let me know what you guys are rocking this fall. It's important for me to know what you guys are wearing. I want someone to put me on. If there's a shoe that I should go back and get, a pair of Jordan Retros, an upcoming release, something that dropped this year that you think is perfect for the fall, hit the comment section, let me know about it. But speaking of going back and getting a shoe, when I went through my collection, as I was moving, I was looking at certain things and I was like, okay, I'm never gonna wear that. I gotta get rid of this shoe, whether I donate it, give it to someone, trade it, sell it, whatever it is. And I made a stack of those shoes. I put them in my car. I went to a local resale shop and I said, hey, that's a pair I want. Will you take this trade for it? And they did. Curiosity is the main reason that I got this shoe. When these first dropped, I wasn't into them. Even after having them in hand, I can't say that I love them, but they're really interesting to me, and typically that's not a reason for me to go get a shoe. I either love it or I don't. If I don't like it, I let it be. Never has curiosity piqued me as much as it has with these Jordan 4 Unions. The tongue, I don't know, I'm kind of undecided about it. This is my first pair. I've never had a pair of Union 4s. I'm gonna keep it as it is, I'm not gonna cut it, but I'm not sold on it fully. And then next, this moss color that looks yellow, green, gold, and tan all at the same time is interesting. It really is interesting. It's gonna be a hard color to pull off. I think that if there's a season to rock this shoe, it's now. We will see how it goes with these this fall. Cool shoe though. Okay, and then last up, the Air Jordan 13 that not a lot of people care about. I don't care how many times I show it to you. I don't care how many times I have to wear it. This shoe is amazing. And I feel like I'm alone on this island when I talk about the Air Jordan 13 in elemental gold, AKA Flax Jordan 13s, AKA Wheat Jordan 13s, AKA the Jordan 13 that looks like a pair of Timbs. Gum sole, tan suede, gold accents, man. I don't know why I never see anyone wearing this shoe. I think that maybe people don't like these because it doesn't have that standard Jordan 13 color blocking. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's because they don't resell for a lot. I'm telling you, go back and try to grab a pair of these right now. If you're okay with wearing pre-owned shoes, go grab a pair. I've worn these a lot and they hardly show any wear. So I am exhausted and my voice is shot and I got a lot of work to do. So before you get out of here, hit that thumbs up button for me one time, and I'm not lying when I say that a lot of content is on the way. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.